Okay, so today we're still looking at right angled triangles, and when they say applications, we're just changing it, we're putting a scenario to the question. So we've just been doing the basic where it was just a triangle. Now we're going to add some scenario into it. Okay, so we know when we have the right angled triangles, we can use, and I'm just going to pop it up the top, we can use the SOHCAHTOA, so all those formulas. So let's just put it on the top so we can remember. And we're still going to go through the same process that we did with our other ones. So our first step was, we'll read the question, and our first step was then to label our triangle. So a flagpole casts a shadow of 7.42. So here's the shadow down there, and the flagpole and the sun's rays at an angle of 38. So they've shown you where that angle is with the level ground. Find the height of the flagpole correct to 2 decimal places. So our first step is always to label our triangle. So let's go. Now they want the height of the flagpole. So I might just call the height H. Or actually I won't call that. I'm not going to use that one because we use H when we label our triangle. So I might call my flagpole, I'll call it F. Okay, now in terms of SOHCAHTOA, what side is F?
Opposite.
Opposite, good. And what side is the shadow? Adjacent. So if we look there, which formula has the O and the A in it? Tan, good. So we'll write tan. Okay, so tan. So our next step is to write our formula. So we just write the basic formula, which is tan theta equals O over A. So the next one, our next step is we'll substitute any values that we know. Now we know the angle is 38, and we know opposite, I'm going to write F because that's what I'm calling it, the flagpole. And the adjacent I know is 7.42. So this is the point that in our calculator we can use our solve function, and we can just write comma F, and let's get the answer. I'll give you a little minute to do it. All right, so we did this and we get an answer. I got F equals, and I'm going to write 5.977. Okay, oh God, I've written that. Sorry. 5.797. Now, because we want 2 decimal places, you've got to look at the third. Now, because the third is above 5, that means this one, the second one, has to go up. So it goes up, it makes the next one next to it 8, and then we'd have an O. So that's 2 decimal places. Now we need to put the units in, or really we should make a statement because this was how tall was the flagpole. So we'll just say we can just write the flagpole equals 5.80, and we'll just write M for meters. All right, a sloping roof uses sheets of corrugated iron 4.2 meters long on a shed 4 meters wide. So here is the roof. This bit here, in the red, is the roof, okay? And they've said that the width is, so here where they mention the width of the shed is 4 meters wide, they're showing you that distance there. They're saying that's 4 meters wide. Okay, there is no overlap, so it means it like exactly meets the corner of the roof and the sides. Find the angle the roof makes with the horizontal. So the horizontal is this line here. This is the horizontal, okay? And they want you the angle that the roof and the horizontal. So they want this angle in here, okay? So we can see it's a right angle triangle. So my first step will be to label it. The red, the roof piece, what side is that in our triangle? Good, the hypotenuse. And what side is this green width of the roof? Adjacent, good. So if you've put SOHCAHTOA up the top of your page, which one has A and H? Cosine, good. So we're going to write the rule out. Cosine equals A over H. How do I know that A goes first? In soccer, because in the car, A is written first. Okay, now, boys, we've got adjacent, which is 4, and the hypotenuse is 4.2. So when we're finding the angle, what button do we press? Luke?
Cos -1.
Good. So if we do cos -1 and then just 4 over 4.2, that's going to give us the angle, okay? So we need to type this into our calculator. If we want to do the solve function, what do I need to put in front of solve?
N.
Good. So if you want to do, and you want to call that x, you can do it like that, or you could do it like this, where all you need to type into the calc is this bit here. All right, who's done that and find out the angle? Okay, it's set to 1 decimal place. So I'm going to go, it's 17.8 degrees. Okay? And we'll put a box around our answer.